There is a price for visibility, and no one talks about it. Attention is energy. And when a lot of it suddenly comes towards you, it's a lot of new energy that's landing within your energetic field, and most likely you're not even prepared for it. Everyone who creates content wants to go viral. Yes, it brings fame, it brings fortune, and it feels like the effort has finally paid off. But no one talks about the cost of that kind of visibility. So today I want to talk to you about what actually happens to you energetically, physically, and emotionally when you receive all of that attention. And more importantly, how to stay grounded and sane when this is happening. And I'm not just talking about it in theory, I'm actually living it right now. After 35 years of working privately, one on one with clients around the world, no algorithm, no audience, just through referrals and word of mouth, I made the decision this year to step into visibility, to build this channel, and to let more people see my work in me. And what I'm noticing is that visibility isn't just a marketing strategy, it's a powerful, energetic event. In the work I do through my pioneered modality, OmniSource healing, I begin that everything is energy. Form comes second. Your thoughts, your emotions, your physical body, even your bank account, they're all downstreams of energy. And attention is one of the most concentrated forms of energy there is. When someone watches you, follows you, comments, shares, they are, in a very real sense, directing all of their energy towards you. A small part of that attention is easy to hold, but a lot of it, and if all of it comes too suddenly, is really very hard to manage. This is why so many people who experience rapid visibility, content creators, public figures, celebrities, sports people, or even people who are suddenly promoted into a much more visible role, describe feeling unbalanced, scattered, and overstimulated in spite of the excitement and joy. Now, this is not weakness, it's physics. You are receiving much more than your system is used to processing. All attention is not always positive. The audience has its own perspective, and many comments can be harsh and hurtful, and making it so much harder to integrate those negative emotions. Now, last couple of months since I have started posting videos really regularly and receiving much more than usual attention, I have noticed a shift in my own energy. I find it harder to focus on even simple things like sitting down and writing, being fully present with someone I love, and it takes so much more effort than it used to. There's a pull, a kind of constant urge to check, to look at, and to see what's happening with the results. And I've had to consciously catch myself and come back into the present and the task at hand. Now, I've also noticed a kind of urgency that wasn't there before, a voice that says, produce more, post more, don't stop now. And I understand in a completely new way why so many people who experience suddenly visibility, whether they're spiritual teachers, entrepreneurs, entertainers, sports people, burn out, or worse, lose themselves entirely. It's not because they're weak or unprepared, but because no one taught them that visibility has an energetic cost, and no one gave them a way to integrate it. Now, a practical aspect for a lot of attention is when many more than expected people even purchase your product, and fulfillment then becomes an issue. The stress created by that situation is also not desirable. Now, when you don't understand what is actually happening to you, or you don't have the tools to manage the excess energy, attention, and the ego kick, then there is a tendency to lean on external solace. Alcohol, drugs, comfort veiled in love. And this is a slippery downward spiral. And there are so many examples of this that we have seen in the media. Now, I want to be very clear though. I am not at all telling you all of this to scare you from wanting to be seen. Being seen, being witnessed, sharing your gifts with the world is a beautiful and very necessary thing. And that's exactly why I am sharing my experience through this channel. But energy without structure becomes chaos. And the difference between someone who thrives in visibility and someone who gets swallowed by it usually isn't about talent or content or even the algorithm. It's whether you have a practice for staying grounded while your energy around you is expanding. So here are two simple tools I want to leave you with today. It will ground your body and your mind. Now, the first one is most important, and it is energy protection. This, in fact, should be done by everyone first thing in the morning, every single day. I will attach the audio in the description, and you can listen along. Now, the second one is to take time to come into your body on purpose several times a day, not as a vague idea, but as an actual practice. Put both your feet flat on the floor. Feel the chair under you, the ground under your feet. Take a few slow, intentional breaths and ask yourself, what is actually important and true right here, right now, in this room? Not in the attention, not on the screen, not in the numbers, but here and now. Lean into who you are, into your true identity. That's it. That's the whole practice. It sounds almost too simple to matter, but energy follows where attention goes. And every time you deliberately bring your attention back into your physical body, you're teaching your nervous system that it's safe to be here in this moment, in this body, even while a lot more energy is coming through into your life than ever before. This calms the mind, overthinking reduces, and stress levels just lower. I personally do this multiple times a day now, especially before I sit down to film, and especially after I'm done reading the comments or checking my numbers. It's the boundary that lets me hold more without losing myself in it. Having said that, the attention and visibility that comes with you being on social media also comes with real gifts. The positive and supportive messages that you receive from people, ones who appreciate your effort and your work, is so heartwarming and so very encouraging. And this amplifies your creative energy that is available to you, and many more ideas begin to flow. You also learn that not every idea needs to be acted on immediately. Some just get written down and held until the timing is right. That too is a part of staying grounded. So if you are someone who is stepping into more visibility right now, whether that's growing a channel, a new leadership role, or simply just more people are finally seeing the real you after years of you staying small, know this. What you're feeling has a name. It has a reason, and it has a way through. You don't need to armor up against being seen. You just need somewhere steady to stand while you're being seen. Somewhere right now, there is a version of you who's already standing steady in all of this. Feet on the ground, energy expanding, but completely unshaken. You are not waiting for the noise to stop. You're just waiting for you to remember you're already here. If you're experiencing such growth, I would love to hear how it impacts you and how you deal with it. Until next time, keep shining.